Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Man, hold my hand as we go across 8,000 subscribers. It is a beautiful thing, man. As of the point of recording, we're at like 7,970. You guys are absolutely wild, man. Beyond my greatest expectations, I promise you that much. Anyway, just want to say I love you guys. Bottom of my heart, so truly. You guys are awesome. Best YouTube community out there. I'll say it again. Best YouTube community out there because of y'all. But anyway, we're going straight into Alexis Avila. We're going to finish her examination because it gets even wilder. Now, if you guys forgot, her testimony is that she just blacks out. You know, every time that she hears that every time she hears that she's pregnant, she's just out of there. You know what I mean? So it's her testimony that she doesn't remember any of the baby tossing, any of that shit, because she was currently in the state of blacking out. Shit's absolutely wild. Let's get straight into this situation. As usual, hit the Patreon, hit the Instagram. Love you guys. Let's get into it.
Did you black out providing that answer?
Well, I don't remember the interview, so I can't tell you.
You weren't blacked out while you were working the night before, did you?
Well, I don't remember working, like what I was doing at work, so.
But you do remember being at work,
Correct.
and that's because you were at work.
Yes.
It's just with reference to you being informed that you're pregnant for is it the second time, third time?
The first.
First time. So you're denying your August pregnancy result then.
I took the negative.
And you're denying having discussions of pregnancy with your friend by phone.
No.
That's because you did have discussions about pregnancy with your friend by phone.
Her little teenage brain is trying so hard to process the right answer. And I like how her defense team doesn't say a word. They're just over there watching this girl get cooked and fried. And they're just like, yep, this is good. Don't worry. She's going to get less time. Don't worry. The more pitiful she looks, the more the jury's going to feel bad for her. Don't worry about it. This is good. This is good. Like, yo, it's looking bad. And look, she's not even answering.
You did have discussions with your friend by phone regarding the subject of pregnancy. Is that right?
Yes.
People were talking about you being pregnant at school. Is that right?
Yes.
And let's talk a little bit about the exact time period of this blackout. Do you remember the first hour that transpired after you threw your baby into a dumpster? What you were doing?
Of course not.
No.
Do you remember the second hour of what you were doing after you had thrown your baby into a dumpster while you were at your house?
No.
Do you remember the third hour of what you were doing after throwing your baby into a dumpster?
No.
And you know, he's saying after throwing your baby into the dumpster over and over, just so that seeps in for the jury a little bit more. I'm sure the jury is a bunch of middle Americans, you know, with outstanding morals and whatever through the whole vetting process. They're over here like, oh my God, this girl is a demon. Oh my God. You know what I mean? But he's doing his job because, to be honest, that blackout story makes zero sense. And then it's kind of like, so when did you come back? Was it an hour? Was it 2 hours? Was it 3? Like, the whole story, complete bullshit. How are you going to black out every time you get the news that you're pregnant? And then you black out also when you actually get rid of the baby. That shit is crazy. That's the craziest story I've ever heard. If she got off of this, our justice system would have been so broken. Like, it would have just been like, you know what? Whatever. Like, that's a crazy story to go with.
Remember the fourth hour of what you were doing after you threw your baby into a dumpster?
No.
What about the fifth hour?
No.
And that's because at no point did you ever go back to that dumpster to find your baby who you had thrown away, did you?
I'm sorry?
That's because at no point did you go back to that dumpster to save your baby's life, did you?
Right.
Now, when you were talking on direct examination, you provided testimony about your thought process during the interview, about wanting to take your baby back. Do you remember providing that answer on direct examination?
Yes.
And about your thought process at that time, that he's still mine. That was your answer, wasn't it?
Yes.
So you're able to remember that part of your interview, are you not?
That's crazy. Hold on. She said during direct examination that she low-key wanted to get the baby back because it was still hers. Bro, what is wrong with these girls out in New Mexico? I'm telling you, these New Mexican girls, the Treviso chick, the Alexis Avila, bro, they're like, what's in the water? I need to know. There's an investigation that needs to take place because these chicks are losing it. She said, oh, I kind of wanted to get it back. It was still mine. Like, girl, you birthed the whole child and threw it away. Like, what you even... Man, revoke her mother's license, man. It is gone. Somebody wrote in the comments, and I thought that was the most bizarre shit ever. They were like, she should stay in jail until she's unable to have children. I was like, damn. Think about that. You do some shit like that, you know, a crime against children, you go to jail until you can't have any children. That's pretty wild. And that's different for everybody. But, and I mean, she's so entitled too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she seems so like, I was in the right. I was just a young girl, so I didn't know better. Free me. You know? Nah, you're going to jail. Big time.
No, I don't remember the interview.
Do you remember hearing your interview in the courtroom and being confronted with the question from Detective Perez about what, if anything, would change if you knew that your baby was dead rather than alive? And do you recall what your answer was?
No.
You said nothing. That was your answer.
Wow. So it didn't matter if that thing was alive, half alive, or dead. She was like, nope. I just needed it gone. Yeah, I didn't really give a fuck what happened to it. Whoop. Imagine saying that knowing that your life is on the line. What is wrong with her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you even say that during, like, direct examination? There's no way you would ever catch me saying some wild shit like that. Oh, I guess it wouldn't make any difference if it died or lived. What? Like, I don't care if you believe that or not. Like, why would you say that? That's just like, Avila is a dumbass, bro. There's a reason why this chick is still in high school, bro.
Did you black out providing that answer?
Well, I don't remember the interview, so I can't tell you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, stupido. Stupido.
You provided information during the course of your interview with Detective Perez about not just the August pregnancy test that you took, but also that you knew that you were pregnant, but also didn't know. Is that right?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to say that one more time.
Uh-huh.
You said you
and
knew.
This is what she's gonna do. She's doing the Alex Murdaugh technique. Remember, if you guys don't remember my old Alex Murdaugh videos, he would always be like, excuse me, say it again, and then he would repeat it. Do you think that I was at the bar? Well, no, I'll tell you what. She's doing the same thing. This is the trait of a liar. She's just saying words to grasp for time. In this case, she's like, I'm sorry, could you say that again? You know, I'm stupid. Remember, I got held back twice. I'm stupid. Say it again. And now she's thinking. She heard the question clear as day. Now she's thinking, am I going to say, according to the video, yes, I don't remember, or give an actual answer? You know what I mean? Because her defense, I'm sorry. They're just letting this happen. They're sitting back, drinking a coffee right now, watching this chick burn at the stake. Are these her attorneys or are these public defenders? Because shit is not looking good for her. Like, she damn near is her own attorney up here. getting roasted.
Knew, but didn't know in reference to your status as a pregnant woman in the months leading up to January 7th. Isn't that right?
Yes.
You heard yourself make that statement in the video. That's why. Is that right?
I'm sorry?
You said
I'm sorry?
that statement in your interview that you saw. Is that right?
Which statement? Sorry.
The recorded interview between you and Detective Perez. You said that during that same interview. Is that
I'm
correct?
asking what I said.
Knew but didn't know that you were pregnant.
Okay.
For you,
I mean, why are we even arguing over if she knew she was pregnant or not? Okay, she found out today. Does that mean you throw it into a double bag and then toss it into the trash? What if it was one of those, like, what do you guys call it, a cryptic pregnancy? You know, what if it was a cryptic pregnancy? You know, what does that mean? You throw it in the trash? Does that make anything different? I'd still give her 16 years, man. Shit, give her 20 years. I don't really care at this point. It's just a waste. Like, she's just a waste. Don't matter. Yank her out of society. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. What do you want me to say? She was 18 tossing babies into the trash. That came out of her body. Nah.
are the facts just something that you can just believe in and it'll be real?
Dumbass.
I'm not understanding the question.
Of course you
Is
don't.
reality something that conforms to you choosing to believe it or not to believe it?
Does reality choose what I get to
Let me reframe.
Oh, she's actually, guys, public service announcement. She's actually dumb. She doesn't even understand the question for real, for real. I'm not even going to break it down. I hope y'all understand it, but back this up. She actually doesn't understand the question.
That conforms to you choosing to believe it or not to believe it.
Does reality choose what I get to
Let me reframe the question for you. What in the world does that mean? To know something, but then to not know it. What does that mean to you? In your own words.
Exactly what you just said. I knew, but I didn't know.
You had received positive pregnancy results.
Just one.
You had been discussing the subject of pregnancy just with the evidence that you've seen so far.
Sarcastically, yes.
You've also spoken about being pregnant with the father of this child, haven't you?
I don't remember.
Don't lie. Don't lie. I mean, the man is coming up on the stand next. Might as well just tell the truth. She don't remember. Man, he pumped you up full of child. Of course you're going to tell him that you pregnant. Well, who else you going to go tell? Your mommy? Clearly that's not happening. Hiding the shit. I have no idea how her mom didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, she's just disgusting. The way she moves, the way she behaves, and the way she's giving the smirk the entire interrogation. I'm sorry, the entire interview. Like, this guy is just so wrong, and this is just so ridiculous. Like, why am I even here? Like, bro, she'll get that face smacked off of her in jail. I promise you. Those corrections officers, they don't play around. That type of attitude that she's got right there, that's going to get smacked up out of her. Trust me.
And in fact, during the course of your interrogation, you even knew who the father was, didn't you?
Yes.
And yet you're claiming to have blacked all of that out.
Yes?
Yes. Have you ever been blacked out?
Well, we're asking you the questions, ma'am. You're
She just asked if he's ever been blacked out. Girl, if you don't get into your place, get into your place. Back this up.
Oh, yes. Yes. Have you ever been blacked out?
Yes, have you ever been blacked out? Uh-huh. Curveball. Curveball for you. Have you ever been blacked out? How would you know? Bro, if you don't... Man, I'm telling you, bro, this attitude's not... Trust me, she's in jail now. She ain't going nowhere anytime soon. This attitude, she's going to realize. It's going to really teach her a few things back there. This attitude is going to get her fucked up real quick. All the girls are going to fuck her little stuck-up ass up. And she's going to know her place. You know what I mean? Because this type of attitude is how she deals with life. It's not just the prosecutor. It's just showing in front of the prosecutor. And her life is on the line, which means that she does this in any situation. If she's a bitch with her life being on the line, not showing any humility, not showing any regret. You know what I mean? Imagine how she is when it's petty things. You know what I mean? You know, peep game on this one. Shit, trust me, 16 years will get that right out. It'll work it out of her system. Trust me.
Well, we're asking you the questions, man. You're the one that threw the baby into the dumpster.
Another thing, that chair swinging side to side, everybody sees that. She is nervous than a motherfucker. If you ever been to school and you see somebody presenting and you see them twisting their body side to side, telltale signs. I mean, she's fresh out of high school, at least in the brain, right? That little swing in the chair, she's not even realizing it. She's been swinging this chair the entire cross-examination. Just like this, the entire time. The entire time. I bet you she don't even realize it. She's so nervous. She's trying to keep that little straight face like she's not shook by this. Oh, sweetheart. Ladies and gentlemen, she is shook all right. Trust me. That little,
Your Honor, 1 moment to confer with counsel.
Okay.
No further questions.
Redirect.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay.
redirect. And then her defense is just going to be like, okay, sweetheart, now we're friends again. After you just let me get torn apart over here, I would be so mad with the defense, bro. What are you talking about? Okay. You just watch me get torn the fuck apart. Like, no objections, no nothing. Like damn. That's crazy. Like, the defense said not a word, and this was some damaging testimony, in my opinion. Y'all let me know what you feel about it. This shit was damaging as hell, and her defense said nothing, which leads me to believe that this is either a cheap-ass lawyer or the lawyer just felt that saying things wouldn't help. But I just feel like she could have did something. Break the momentum, something.
You knew, but you didn't know. Let's talk about that for a little bit, okay? So, there was a test that you took.
Yes.
When did you take a pregnancy test?
I believe what he said was August.
Okay. August of 2021.
Yes.
So, why did you take a pregnancy test in August of 2021?
It was a TikTok trend.
What does that mean?
A TikTok trend?
Yes. What does that mean?
It was basically going everywhere on TikTok.
What was going everywhere on TikTok?
She's really not the brightest. Like, she doesn't understand that she needs to explain. Oh, it was a TikTok trend. Airhead. Oh, you don't understand? It was a TikTok trend? Oh, it was going everywhere. What was going everywhere? Like, she doesn't understand that, like, oh, my entire life depends on this. Oh, it was a TikTok trend to where you test yourself and see if you're pregnant or not, and then post it on TikTok. And then that is when, like, bro, it was a TikTok trend. Oh, you don't know TikTok? Oh, well, look at her face when she said TikTok trend? Like, you don't understand? Look at this. She was so surprised.
TikTok trend?
TikTok trend?
In August 21.
Yes.
So, why did you take a pregnancy test in August of 2021?
It was a TikTok trend.
What does that mean?
A TikTok trend?
A TikTok trend? You don't know what the fuck that is? You stupid old hag? That's what she's... Wow, bro. These small little subtle actions that she makes, a TikTok trend? Stupid? Bro, she's trying to help you. It's great. It's funny how she reacts this way. You should be busting this thing down, explaining to the old folks in the jury exactly what a TikTok trend is, exactly what the content of this trend was. But I feel like in her head, she thinks she's going home. Sweetie, you not going home. Not with this.
It was basically going everywhere on TikTok.
Not too bright.
Everyone on TikTok.
Taking pregnancy tests with your friends.
Who was doing these things, taking pregnancy tests with friends?
Just people who are on TikTok, the ones that are famous.
So there were several people at that time just randomly taking pregnancy tests for TikTok.
Yes.
So you decided to do it too?
Oh, yes.
Was it just you? Who
Yeah,
else?
the whole TikTok trend story. I'm sorry, defense. I'm sorry. Bullshit. It's not real. It's a hoax. You know, it's a facade. It's fugazi. She took the test because she felt little feet going boop 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 in her little tummy, and she knew she was pregnant. Like, don't come out here trying to say it was a TikTok trend. Everything that she's coding, like, oh, it's a TikTok trend, or oh, I blacked out. I didn't know I was pregnant until I actually saw the baby. All these little sugarcoating little answers don't make a difference. At the end of the day, you took the pregnancy test, TikTok trend or not, and it was a positive. Like, ugh, stupid.
Me and either 2 or 3 other people.
Oh yeah.
Who are
Okay.
these other people? Were they friends?
Acquaintances.
Okay. So you all decided to hop on this trend that was happening.
Yes.
How many tests did you take?
2.
And you mentioned that one was positive
Yes.
and one was negative.
Yes.
What did you do with that information?
Nothing. I didn't put much thought into it.
Oh yeah. You mean to tell me you get a false positive and you're not gonna put too much thought into it? You and your friends take a test. You take 2 of them for some reason. Okay. One's positive, you take another one, and it's negative. You mean to tell me you're not going right back down to CVS to buy another pack, wait till the morning, and pee on that motherfucker again? I'll wait till the morning, too. Let my whole body regulate. Let my hormones do what they gotta do. Take a fat piss on that stick real quick. Boom. Take another one. Boom. If I see 2 more negatives, then I won't think much more of it. You mean to tell me you see a positive and a negative 50%? But she's not too bright. Maybe she doesn't understand. She was like, oh, it's 30% not pregnant. She doesn't understand that that's a 50% probability. Stupid. She's stupid, bro.
So
I just realized she is stupid. I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is. I'm calling a spade a spade. She's dumb. But anyway.
just ignored it.
Yes.
Now, when you saw Officer Perez, Detective Perez, and he interviewed you, as the state just said, you waived your rights. Did you understand what you were doing in that moment?
No.
No.
Why did you waive your rights at that time?
I couldn't tell you. I don't remember.
Oh,
And what-
she adapted the Alex Murdaugh. And if you guys are new and don't know who Alex Murdaugh is, he killed his whole family over money and shit. She's adopting his lying style. He don't remember. He'll ask you to repeat the question. He'll repeat it himself. At the end of the day, he doesn't know. He doesn't remember. She is doing that perfectly. And when you see people like this, they almost start to stack up, and you can see the similarities so clearly. And it's like, she's lying. Oh, that guy is lying. No doubt in my mind. And now I understand why police officers and judges and lawyers, they can kind of see through certain personalities. They can see through certain behaviors because it's all the same, bro. It's the same thing with a different exterior. You know what I mean?
One of the things you told him was that you did put the baby in a trash bag. You put a hair tie on it. That was, you think it broke, right?
From what I've seen in the video, yes.
So
Okay.
that testimony that you're giving us right now is based on watching the video. Now, one of the things that was emphasized over and over was that there had been previous hearings about this case. You do remember going to court about this case before, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And around that time, were you able to confront the facts of this case and what you've done?
No.
This hearing that the state talks about, was that before or after you'd seen Dr. Cade? Before. Okay. And when you saw Dr. Cade, she did an evaluation of you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And she was evaluating you at that time for competency. Do you recall that?
Yes, somewhat.
Okay, keep in mind, I'm going to throw her up right there. Dr. K, we're going to jump into her video next. But she's basically the one who evaluated Alexis Avila and pretty much was saying that, oh no, the blackouts are legit. I have over 400 cases. I've testified in over 400 cases. I'm an expert. I'm a psychiatrist. She definitely blacks out. You know, they try to help her the best they could. Like, she was actually probably the best they had, the best chance they had. But it still was all for nothing. Like, I mean, there's camera footage of you tossing baby in trash can. What more do you want me to do? What more do you want the state to say? I'm sorry, you're going to go to jail for at least some time. If she had a more expensive lawyer, which I think this lawyer that she has is cheap and dog shit, y'all let me know. Maybe she had a really good lawyer, but it seems the lawyer that she has is on the novice side of things. If she had a better lawyer, she may have got less time, but she was still going to go to jail.
That evaluation was in May.
Your objection is relevance in beyond civil crimes.
Sustained.
So, but you don't recall, do you recall any details of the hearing in February of last year?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, the state also said a whole lot about your blackout. You attempted to explain what that meant to you. When you say you black out, what do you mean by that?
Like I'm not in my body, like I'm a ghost.
Okay.
Could you describe that a little better for the jurors?
I guess like I'm in my body, but I'm not.
Oh, so she's actually stupid. Like, she doesn't know how to explain shit. Like, guys, it rated 1 to 10. Her not even book smart, just her ability to understand shit and communicate. It's the girl, all she knows is TikTok and Instagram and boys from high school. That's all this one knows, bro. I promise you. Like, she's not even able to explain like her supposed feeling of blacking out, bro. I'm in my body, but I'm not. I felt like I was pregnant, but I wasn't. Bro, you see a trend there, right? She doesn't know how to explain shit, so she is, but she isn't. That's how she explains everything. Oh yeah, it's like I'm a ghost, like I'm in my body, but I'm not. Oh, get out of here.
Are you able to clarify that anymore?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, can you clarify that anymore for us, dum dum?
I'm in my body, but I'm not.
Are you able to clarify that anymore?
No, ma'am.
Wow.
Detective Price asked you what would change if the baby had died, based on what happened at that time. And you said nothing. Do you know why you said that?
No, ma'am.
Do you know what you meant by that at the moment?
No.
But the baby did not die.
Correct.
But the baby did not die. Wow. The defense, wow. I'll tell you one thing. The defense is definitely on the novice level. If you guys know who defended Alexis Avila, let me know. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that she's not a new lawyer, like, or a public defender. Because this shit, what? But the baby did not die. But you said you didn't give a fuck whether the baby lived or not. But the baby did not die. So, court, that is something to commend her for. She threw the baby in such a way that it didn't die. Anyways, y'all, I might be getting sick. Anyways, that was the Alexis Avila case. I mean, it doesn't get as any more messy than that. You know what I mean? She is definitely a blueprint of what not to do. And, do your research on the family. We're going to keep on going into this story until it's over. But, do your own research on motherhood and what to not do, because there's something that happened with this one. And she just came out wrong. Maybe they didn't pay much attention to her or something. But anyways, y'all, stay inside, stay safe. Grab onto your loved ones. Tell them you love them. And don't throw your babies away. Until the next one, people. I love y'all. I'll see you later.